My first technique that I use when dealing with loads of rejection is to ask myself, right? Ask yourself, what are you making this mean? And rejection can bring up a lot of feelings, a lot of things probably from our past that we're now all of a sudden unconsciously bringing into our present. We might go back to that first big rejection from when we were a kid. And all of a sudden, the dialogue that we were using back then is there for us again. Things like, I'm a failure, I'm a loser, I'll never try this again, this will never work for me, etc., etc., etc. For example, just yesterday, right, I was allowing my brain to consider giving up my speaking career. How ridiculous. I've been speaking for 9 years at some of the biggest companies in the world. And all of a sudden, my brain is saying, maybe this isn't for you. Maybe you just weren't made for this type of work. Well, I'm sorry. I do not have time for that stinking thinking, and neither do you, right? You're a badass already. You've made things work for yourself. You've powered through rejections before. You're not going to let this particular rejection or this string of rejections stop you from going after your dreams. So stop and ask yourself, what are you making this mean? And maybe dig a little deeper. Where is it coming from? Is it coming from your childhood or that first major rejection you got when you were a teenager, or applying for schools or applying for a job? Look, you're not the same person you were then. And you have way more tools and experience and gifts to offer the world. So you're not going to let this stop you, not now and not in the future.